Hey, what's up guys, Tim here with Digger Cards, and today we are back with a meta discussion slash deck review thing for the PPG TCG Con Tampa. It was like 200 players, it was over the weekend, it's new format, which is why we're making the video, because it's like the first like big event of the new format basically. I'm just going to start by like saying go like PPG on Facebook and stuff, and all the deck lists are on this website, which will be linked in the description. All like the information I got for this video is from here, and also shout out to Tommy Rowe, T Roses on YouTube. I'll link his channel in the description. He's got like a lot of the IRL deck profiles from this event for like the branded deck and the you got Hanny's deck, the guy who won's deck, and the virtual deck that got second. So which is perfect because I can't explain the Invoked branded deck or the virtual deck. So we're just gonna link in the description for his YouTube channel. Go check it out there. So we'll just because they can explain it, because it's the people who play the deck, right? So they can explain it way better than I can, because I'm not super familiar with either of those decks. But yeah, so here's the top 16 breakdown. Yeah, there's like 200 people that entered, I think. It was 5 PK, a lot of Scythe, 2 Swordsoul, 2 Dogmatika, Invoked Dogmatika, sorry, 2 Eldlich, 2 Virtual Eld, 1 Madolche, 1 Tri-Brigade, and 1 Invoked Branded. Spoiler alert, there is a lot of Scythe in this top 16, like a lot. I know the Virtual World guy played Scythe, one of them at least. Obviously, all 5 PKs were playing Scythe. We'll see if anybody else is playing Scythe, but it's a lot of Scythe. So we're going to talk about like sort of like what is. We'll go through the deck list basically, and then talk about like some similarities and like comparisons that we've noticed, and things maybe that have been left out. Sort of like see if we can sort of see what a popular trend is. That's how we're going to do this. I've had like a quick look at some of the deck lists, but I don't know like. I haven't looked at all of them, so I'm learning with you guys basically. So apologies if I'm making mistakes. Oh yeah, just quickly, the standings for the Toka are here. So I'm not going to try and pronounce people's names because I'm terrible at it. I don't want to offend anybody basically. I also don't think these are in order of like who did what. So I think they're just sort of like a random order of deck lists. So we're just going to go through the deck lists, couldn't say where they finish and stuff like that unless I recognize it basically. Yeah, so this is an Invoked deck. Free Alistair, free Ash, 1 Celestial, 1 Dasher, free Ecclesia, 1 Floor, 2 Maximus. Maximus has been like falling out popularly last format, but a lot of people still played 1, so I guess this, yeah, literally on the same line. 2 Maximus, 2 Nadir, so his third Nadir just becomes 2 Maximus basically. Free Veiler, free Nib. Good healthy amount of hand traps with the free impulse as well, which I think is probably like something that you probably want in this format because of Scythe. 1 Call By, which is another Scythe out, which is good. 2 Fusion Destiny, 1 Duster, I guess is like free. Skill Drain went to free, right? So you kind of gotta like be prepared for it, and also opposing Mystic Minds. 2 Invocation. I mean, this is good. A lot of people have been carrying it to 1 because it is kind of like a weird card to draw. You don't really want to draw it. But yeah, it got a lot more popular to cut to 1, which was fine until I think, like as you'll see through these like deck lists, Lancia is like way popular now. It's in people's mains. It's in like basically everybody's side. So obviously, if your Invocation gets Lancia chained to it, you're out of Invocations for the rest of the game. Unless like you manage to banish your Anasa, which is like super rough, or you can put it back with Omega, but still not ideal. So yeah, I think 2 Invocations is just good. 3 Meltdown, 1 Mine. Yeah, may as well. 2 Nadir, 3 Pros, 1 Terraforming, 1 Punishment, 3 Imp, 1 Schism. So yeah, 12 hand traps. Overall, this is basically just a standard Invoke deck. Like, just 2 Maximus, because Nadir went to 2. That's literally like the only real difference. The side is kind of wild, but I can scroll down. Why is this doing this to me? Sorry. Not very good at navigating websites. Free Droplet, free Lightning Storm, free Tikaboo, free Token Collector. This was like a really popular card this weekend, a lot of sides. Everyone, I guess, was expecting a lot of Swordsoul. Because I suppose it's the first weekend of the format. People would try and play their Swordsoul decks, basically. Free Decree, which was, I think, free Cosmic Cyclone, but he changed it to free Decree last minute by the looks of it. Interesting choice. Guess it's good if you go first against trap decks. Yeah, can't really say why Decree instead of Cosmic. I guess it's just for traps. Then the extra pretty standard. It's DPE, Alkaline Construct Window, Entes, 1 Agodes, 2 Mechaba, 1 Perk, 1 Radiant, 1 Omega, 1 Predaplant, 1 Almirage, 1 Skill Gunner, 1 Titanic Lad. So nothing crazy in the X-Ray, but yeah, just an Invoked list basically. Then this is a PK list yeah, this one played. We'll just go over it quickly. 3 Torn Scales, 3 Boots, 2 Cloak, 1 Gloves, 2 Junk Four, 2 Kagemusha, 3 Water Enchantress, the Brave stuff, 1 Griffin Rider, 1 Scythe, 1 Celestial, 1 Dasher, 3 Ash, 2 Droll, 3 Right, 1 Fateful Adventure, 2 Fusion Destiny, 3 Droplet, 1 Rota, 1 Foolish, 3 Fogblade, 1 Brigadine. So this list is like kind of different. How many cards is this actually? It's 40 cards, okay. Because he doesn't play Wing, which is interesting. A lot of lists play Wing, just as an extra way to push Scythe through and stuff. He doesn't play the. He doesn't play Called by the Grave, which I guess like fair enough because now you've got Right and Water Enchantress is basically better Called bys. He doesn't play Dracoback Rider, which means he doesn't have a main deck Optimistic Mind, which I thought was interesting. Yeah, I mean 2 Droll. Droll's like okay, I guess against most of the format. I haven't played tested much new formats, so I can't really say for certain. But overall, yeah. Oh, and he plays the Warrior extenders instead of like Italian stuff, which I think is fine. Basically do the same thing. Yeah, just overall, pretty. This could be like a pretty standard list, I think. Only like thing is he doesn't play Dracoback Rider, which I think is like a really good card to have Mystic Mind. And side, Freelancia, Free Kadala. Somebody was really afraid of Crooked Cook. 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Reboot, 3 Anti-Spell, 3 Evenly. 1 Spider, 1 Dagda, 1 Anaconda, 1 Cherubini, 1 Rusty, 1 Unicorn, 1 Access Code, 1 Underworld Gonus. Somebody was really, really scared of Crooked Cook. 2 Breaks or 2 Levy, 1 Raiders Knight, 1 Zeus, 1 Phoenix Enforcer. So a lot of lists have been cutting downward for like a rank 4 instead, or like a second Levy, which I think is kind of interesting. I still think I'm a pretty big fan of like Turbo Zeus, but fair enough. Then this is Charlie Ray Fudge. His list is on Tommy's channel, so we're just going to skip over this one. Vincent Yen. This is a. I've ended up reading people's names, and I'm going to butcher somebody's pronunciation. Sorry, but may as well. This is the Madolche deck list, which I think is pretty cool. This is a deck I think is like pretty fun pet deck. It's kind of fun to play sometimes. Got top 16, so it actually might have some like meta potential, and I think I see why already. So main deck, 1 Fairy Tale Snow. We'll see if he can send how he sends this later. 3 Shifter, which I think is just like you draw his card enough right, and you're gonna win every game because it's just so broken. 3 Gamma, 3 Nib, 1 Skullmeister, which is another out to Scythe, I guess. 3 Mageline, 3 Petting, Sasor, I think I pronounced it right. The one that special summons itself from hand. 3 Hootcake, which is really good with Shifter because you just shift and then also 1 Hootcake. 2 Angeli, 2 Messenger, 1 Pudding Cess, 3 Prost, 1 Duster, 3 Small World, which is really cool in set because you basically just search any Madolche. 2 Salon, 1 Chateau, 1 Ticket, 3 Imperm, 1 Promenade. I don't know how he sends Fairy Tale Snow. Maybe I'm just being stupid and it's like really, really obvious, but I can't work it out. Maybe just want to play it, who knows. It's cool because it can banish the monsters out of your grave later in the game, so you can resolve Pengsasor and stuff like that. But yeah, overall it's pretty good. Like making Glass the Flu, the teacher, whatever it's called, is like with like Promenade is like really, really strong, especially when paired with like Shifter and stuff. But yeah, it's probably just more or less just a Shifter deck to be honest with you. Side 3 Mine, that would also help. 2 Evenly, 3 Cosmic, 3 Draw, 1 Reboot, 3 Different Dimension Ground. That's also a really good card going first. Basically gives you 6 copies of Shifter, which is obviously just very good when you're playing against mostly PK. Extra deck, 1 Phoenix, 1 Hulk, 1 Selene. What is Hulk summoning? What is Hulk summoning? Gamma? Try it. No, yeah. Gamma is the only conceivable target. Okay. Well, hopefully he sees this video, maybe, and like can explain some reasoning below. Huxley, Access Code, Entis, Omega, Glass of Flu, Tiramisu, Pudding, the rank 5. 2 of those. 1 of the Link, 1 Zeus, and 1 Bakuska. Yeah, hopefully he sees the video and can comment why certain things below. That'd be pretty good because I just don't really know. yeah, like I can't explain the fairy chest now. I can't explain the how because I just don't see how it functions. But hopefully somebody can explain in the comments. Then we've got this is cool actually. This is an Eldlich Brave deck. My friend from Locals, Pooley's been working on one of these actually. So hopefully this is like helpful for him. This is 40 cards. He played 60. It's free Ash, free 2 Lord, free Lancia. I'm really bad at reading handwriting. I'm so sorry. Free Lancia in the main. Like I said, Lancia's been a lot more popular. Griffin Rider, Water Enchantress, Celestial Dasher, 2 Future Destiny, Foolish Burial, free Prosp, free Cursed Eldland, 1 Fateful Adventure, free Rite of the one that searches the spells. Free Rite, I'm just going to call it Rite. 1 Dracoback, and then free Sanguine, free Conch, free Haquera, free Impum. So no skill drain in the main. Pretty interesting. Maybe it's inside. I haven't seen inside yet. Going for like a lot of hand traps in the main though. Like we've got free Lancia, free Ash, and free Impum. He's prepared for the PK matchup. Almost anyway. It's almost enough hand traps. Lancia's a good one though. But yeah, no floodgates in the main. Just Eldritch traps. I guess playing a sort of like a engine or like a way to make like Lord's good by itself in a lot of matchups. They're just sort of like a grindy deck, I guess, or Voice Break classic. Then side free Nib. If there's Nib, yeah, Nib. Free Lava Gun, free Evenly, free Tikaboo, free Judgment. So no skill drain anywhere in the list. It's pretty interesting. I guess he's going for more sort of like a grind style of Eldritch deck as opposed to like a trap style. So I mean, I guess it makes sense. Which is pretty interesting. Oh, well, again, if he sees the list, I'd like to know the reasoning for no skill drain, just because I'm curious. Yeah, seems cool. Free. Can't hate it. Extract, Predator Plant, Access Code, Unicorn, Phoenix, Cerberus, Spider, Liner, Entes, Pleiades, Nova, the rank 10 package, Mechabar, DP, and Zeus. What is the way to Zeus? Oh, the rank 10 package, yeah, ignore me. So this plays the Maximus, like anti-Maximus package, which is cool, with Mechabar, like Nova and Entes, which is nice, because the extract's like really loose, so you can just fill like basically anything. That's pretty cool list. Yeah, just a cool list overall. Like I gotta be honest, like it's not playing skill drain, which is a surprise. But yeah, just cool grind list, I guess. And then we've got Kamal Crooks, who played PK. Most recent NA YCS champion for remote draw, so that was cool. He was playing Birds and I was playing PK, which makes sense with the format change. So we'll just quickly go over the list. Free Torn Scales, free 2 Cloak, 1 Raglas, free Boots, free Water Enchantress, 1 Rider, 1 Celestial, 1 Dasher, 1 Wielder, 1 Tracker. So he's playing the Psychic stuff instead of the Warrior stuff, which is interesting. Makes sense, again, same sort of thing. 1 Scythe, free Ash, 1 Greaves, free Telly, 2 Fusion Destiny, free Right, 1 Faithful Adventure, 1 Dracoback Rider, 1 Rotor, 1 Foolish, free Droplet. So again, no call buy. No call buy in the main, not very many hand traps, just free Ash because it's no Impum here, just spoiler alert, it's free Fogblade and 1 Wing, but no Brigadine, actually, which is interesting. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, Telly instead of and the Psychic stuff instead of the Warrior stuff makes sense. It's the same sort of thing. No call buy is interesting. Maybe it's because they want to keep the deck count lower, and no Brigadine for the same sort of reason. It's just you want to keep the deck count lower, maybe. Side, free Nib, free Lancia. Again, like really popular hand trap. 1 Reboot, free Lightning Storm, free Gamma. 1 Driver, 1 Pankratops. Pankratops isn't something we see much anymore, but it makes sense with how much skill drain and stuff is in the format, or potentially in the format. We've not seen a single copy of skill drain so far, which is kind of funny. 1 Cherubini, 1 Dagda, 1 Anaconda, 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, 1 Rusty, 1 Access Code, 1 Levy, 2 Breaksword, 1 DP, 1 Zeus, 1 Spider, 1 Nightmare, 1 Downer. So the Turbo Zeus stuff is in here, which I like. And Nightmare is like a rank 4 access, I guess. So yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Nothing too crazy. Then we got another PK deck. This is looking very, very similar to Kamal's list. Actually, it's a little bit different. Okay, we'll go over this one. 3 Torn Scales, 3 Boots, 1 Gloves, 2 Cloak, 3 War Enchantress, 1 Griffin, 1 Dasher, 1 Celestial, 1 Wielder, 1 Tracker, 3 Ash, 1 Ogre, which makes sense because playing E-Telly. 1 Sting Greaves, 1 Call Buy, which I think I like. 1 Rotor, 2 Destiny, 2 Right, only 2 instead of 3. because I guess the Callboy takes the space of that to keep it at like low 40s. One Dracoback, one Faithful Adventurer, I forgot to read that one. Free droplet, 2 tellies? Yeah, only 2 telly, okay. That's odd, because you're playing the Ogre, so it makes sense to play free telly, but fair enough. Maybe just, again, wanted to keep it at 41, because he's playing Brigadine instead of the 3rd, maybe. I'd probably just go to 42 and play free telly, but fair enough. 1 Field Sparrow, 1 Brigadine, 1 Wing, 3 Fogblade. 2nd Ogre in the side, 3 Storm, 1 Reboot, 1 Duster, 3 Lancia. Free draw, 3 Cosmic. Yeah, fair enough. Then 1 DP, 1 Zeus, 1 Breaksword, 2 Levy. 1 Utopic Future, 1 Utopic Draco Future, which is something we haven't seen yet. The Draco Future package, which is pretty nice. 1 Access Code, 1 Rusty, 1 Unicorn, 1 Cherubini, 1 IP, which is again something we haven't seen yet, but it's pretty cool. I don't know how much you make this, but it always feels like it's something you want to have in your extra because it does like randomly come up. 1 Anaconda, 1 Almirage, 1 Spider. So yeah, pretty cool list actually. A little bit of like odd ratios here, but everything else seems like pretty solid. Then this is the Virtual World list from Noah Bagelman, which got 2nd. So again, Tommy's channel can explain any of this to you because I don't know it. This is the Invoked Despia deck, which again is on Tommy's channel, so we can just skip over this one as well because I don't know it. Then we've got an Eldlich deck. Eldlich DPE with Lord of the Heavenly, because this is a trap version, okay. So we got 2 Lord, 1 Dasher, 1 Celestial, 2 Lord. This card's crazy, honestly. Like, Lord is just like such a weird, like, designed card. It's pretty wild. 1 Black Awakening, which is the one that summons from deck, I think. Yeah, it is, yeah. 2 Cursed Outland, I think that is. 2 Fusion Destiny and 3 Extrav. Interesting that it's Extrav instead of Prosp. I guess because it's a trap deck, you're just trying to draw more cards. 3 Hakuro, 3 Elixir, 3 Conk, 3 Strike, 3 Torrential, 3 Gozen, 3 Sculpture, 3 Ice Dragon, 2 Canary Wheel. This is literally hell. 8 Floodgates. Yikes. With like Lord to back it. Ugh. Fair enough. Whatever works, I guess. This is like my fear of the format is like anytime I lose the dice roll, my opponent just draws one of these like many very good Floodgate traps. But yeah, I mean, this is what makes Eldlich strong, right? It's just the all the traps. Side, free Lovagun, free Judgment, free Anti-Spell, free Evenly, free Summon Limit. So another free Floodgates, yikes. And then stuff to help you beat your opponent's board breakers, which is cool. And the extra is pretty loose. 2 DP for Extrav. I'm surprised this isn't free, actually. Just because potentially you could banish 2, and 3 makes it way less likely. 1 Mechaba, 1 Entis, 1 Spider, 1 Anaconda, 1 Unicorn, 1 Access, 1 Imduk, 1 Wind. The Wind Charmer, okay. Curious, what do you... Lord of the Heavenly Prison might be a Wind. That might be why that's in here. 1 Phoenix, 1 Nova. Is that Cyber Dragon Nova? Yeah. And then the Dreadnought, the rank 10 package and 1 liner. Yeah, overall, like, very oppressive trap deck. Pretty good. Only old one is like maybe Extrav instead of Prosp. But couldn't say. Overall, yeah, like really strong deck, really oppressive. Can see why it topped. Like, anyway, on to the next one. We've got a Invoked Dogmatika deck again. Oh, this one with Dragoon, not DP. Okay. Oh, this is with. Are those? Okay. This is just an entirely different deck. Let's talk about this one. 3 Alistair, 1 Ecclesia, 1 Maximus, 1 Floor, 2 Golden Lord. I think that is. And then 3 Lancier in the main, Red Eyes and Dark Magician. So it's Dragoon package with Eldlich and Invoked, like with some Dogma. This is like one of those crazy pile decks, which is always nice. 3 Madon, 2 Invocation, 2 Nadir, 3 Cursed Outland, 3 Prost, 3 Droplet, 3 Red Eyes Fusion. Yikes. That is like, name a powerful spell and it's there, right? Then 3 Conk, 3 Sanguine, 2 Hakwero, 3 Tikaboo, 1 Punishment, 1 Schism. So that's pretty broken as a deck. I mean, it's pretty nice. Just like very strong individual cards paired together make a nice strong deck, I guess. Not very many hand traps, only Lancia, which makes sense because you got to fit all this other stuff. Interesting that's not, it's Dragoon instead of DP. I mean, fair enough, I guess, but just a bit odd. I guess because Nah, I don't know. Oh, handwriting. I'm not very good at reading it. Free Lightning Storm, free Evenly, free Barrier. Interesting to see Barrier remaining actually, even after like Swordsoul potentially being less hyped up for this format. I guess it hits like other stuff as well. It's really good in the mirror actually, so that's probably why. Free Judgment, free Anti-Spell, then one Window, one Titaniclad, one Secure Gunner, one Almirage, two Mechaba, one Agoides, one Purgatrio, one Entis, one Predator Planet, Blackluster Soldier of Chaos, the Link free, I think. Oh, which makes sense because you make it Warlord. Don't think that's meant to be two constructs. I think that's meant to be construct and then something else, but he's wrote construct twice. So what is he not? Oh, I think that's meant to be app clone, but he wrote construct twice, so that's unfortunate. That's pretty rough. One Dragoon, one Omega. So yeah, we'll just assume this is meant to be app clone instead of a second construct wrote on a different line. Probably got a game loss, so that's probably pretty unfortunate. Overall, really interesting deck though. Oh, it's 45 cards. Yeah, this is like absolute like wild, like Invoked deck. This is it's a Swordsoul deck. I know this one. I know this one well. Free Moye, free Longyun, two Taye, free Incredible Ecclesia, free Adhara, free Ash, and a two Vashuda, two Ash and one Despot. Free Emergence, free Vessel, one Pot, one Called By, free Cosmic, free Droplet, free Imperm, one Blackout. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is actually very, very close to what I was thinking for the new format for the most part. I play a few more cards, but this is like pretty nice actually. Main deck Cosmic, and Called By because it's extra Cyphers with Droplet, Impump 2, and then like cut back massively on the hand traps because they're not really that good, I don't think. Because I don't think one hand trap does enough anymore. I feel like you need more. So this makes a lot of sense. I think this is really solid list. Managed to get a 40, which is pretty good. No Utility though. No Utility, that's pretty interesting. I really like the Tally Engine. But this is overall like a pretty strong list, I think. And inside, this is where the hand traps are at. Free Lancia, free Droll, two Godala, free Anti-Magic Arrow, free Barrow, one Reboot. Okay, we're going to find Anti-Magic Arrow. And we're going to read it because I don't know what this card does. At the start of the battle phase, for the rest of the turn after this card resolves, spell traps cannot, and their effects cannot be activated. Cards and effects cannot be activated in response to this card's activation. Okay, so it's kind of like an evenly match, I guess. Free Barrier, one Reboot, yeah, okay, fair enough. One Floor, one Changyang, one Chaofeng, two Chijiao, two Baxia, one Draco Berserker, one Yazi, one Herald, one Aurodon, one Hulk, one Shaman, two Monks. So he's doing the Herald stuff, which is pretty cool actually. But yeah, overall, cool Swordsoul list. Then we've got this is Hanny's list, which is just on the Tommy Rose channel. And this is the winners list. Yeah, which is also on Tommy's channel. And then we've got the Tri-Brigade DPE deck. Okay, cool. I assume it's DPE because every Tri-Brigade deck plays DPE almost. So this is Cat, makes sense. So it's free Cat, free Fractal, free Kit, two free Nerval, two Karis, two Nib, two Droll, two Ash, two Vela, two Crow, one Celestial, one Dasher, and then one Fabled Cerebel. Okay, that makes sense. Free Cross out, right, fair enough. One Duster, one Call By, one Tanky, two Droplet, two Fusion Destiny, two Impum, two Revolt. So 2 of 2 of 2 of the deck because of Cross out. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. This is fair enough for a probably the new way to play tries, I guess, is back to the Cat, which is unfortunate because Cat, like, getting veiled on almost when you don't have Cross out is just pain. And free Token Collector, free Godala. Love Fear of Crooked Cook in this event. Free Ruler, free Evenly, free Anti-Spell, one Reboot. Oh, sorry, 2 Ruler, one Reboot. Then free Omen, 2 Farragut, 1 Silver Sheller, 1 Bebrum, 1 Appaloosa, 1 Access Code, 1 Double Dragon Lords, 1 VS Doom Eagle, the other rank 3, 1 Herald because of the Fabled Cerebel, 1 Almirage, 1 DP. The Almirage is basically just a trigger kit. 1 DP and 1 Anaconda. So yeah, overall, like basically what we saw at the start of last format where we had the old Cat decks before the bird stuff came out. Then this is another virtual deck. Oh, but it's slightly different. Okay, so this one is okay, cool. So this is free Ash, free Ogre, free Psi-Reflector. Psi-Reflector is really cool. Does a lot of pretty crazy stuff in this sort of deck. One Assault Beast, which is kind of like a Garnet. One Despot, free. I'm so bad at reading. Roshi, I think that is. So Lao Lao. Free Lulu, free Lily, free Gigi Tunyan. 1/1 for 1 Pot Desires, free Telly. Then free Kowloon, free Jing, the continuous spell, I can't remember its name. One Assault would activate 2 Chuchi, 1 Jeonwoo, I think it's called. So no Scythe in this list, which is different to Noah's list, which is interesting. And then in the side we've got 2 Nib, 2 Lancia, 2 Bell, 2 Droll, 1 Reboot, 2 Cosmic Free, 2 Talents, 2 Lightning Storm. Pretty 2 of each side. Then we've got, when I can get this to scroll down and not be pink. Why are you pink? 1 Zolkin, 1 Keeper Pitch, 1 Coral, 1 Juju, I think it's called, 1 Charge Warrior, 1 Crystal Wing, 1 Omega, 1 Vermilion, 1 Floor, 1 I could not tell you what that is. I'm so sorry. Hopefully one of you guys can work it out. 1 Ptolemy, 1 Zeus, 1 Hulk, 1 Aurodon, 1 Shen. Yeah, I don't know much about Virtual World, but it seems like pretty interesting. It's like pretty solid as a list. And that is it for the Toxic Scene decks. So that was everything. Like I said, links for everything will be below in the description. Yeah, overall, it looks like we're looking at a lot of Scythe, probably a lot of Lancia, a lot of Droplets, not so much Skill Drain as we expected, but we'll see if that changes as time goes on. Because obviously, like, setting traps gets better when your opponent's siphoning you. Swordsoul declined massively. Everyone just pretty much decided to switch away to something else. Birds no longer exists. Nobody's taking advantage of Lunar Light Tiger yet. Yeah, overall it's like pretty standard, I guess. This is welcome to the new format, a lot of Scythe. Yeah, cheers guys.